There we go. Hey, welcome. Christine Weber here. I love supporting mature yoga teachers and getting their work out into the world. And I have an ask for you today. Um, I would like some help. So let me explain. We are in the process of shifting a little bit from the way we've been doing things for a long time. I've been teaching for 6 years online. I've been teaching for 30 years in IRL, as the kids say, in real life. But we're at this point where we have to make some decisions about the next direction that we're going in. And so, one of the things we're trying to figure out is what really resonates with folks in terms of the teachings that I do online, like my Instagram stuff and free things like this. I often will ask you, hey, what do you want, to learn more about? And my my strategy with this and my blogs and everything has always been like, what am I interested in today? What do I feel like sharing? But one of the things that I've learned from teaching online and working with marketing teams over the past 6 years is that, it really like changed the way I think, because I've learned that it really helps to ask people. And the way that I was taught yoga was sort of like, this is yoga, here it is, now take it and, go forth. uh, and what I learned from doing this work is that it really helps to ask people what they need help with, because like if I don't know that you have a low back problem and I'm like, let's talk about Sankhya philosophy, like then it's not going to help you with your low back problem. So I need to know what folks are struggling with and what your issues are in order to be able to um, better meet those needs. And that's what I'm focused on right now. I have identified 4 areas of work that I've been teaching about for years, if not decades. And those 4 areas are areas that I've been really interested in for a long time. And I've also received feedback that they're helpful for folks. Like for example, I've been teaching about neuroscience of yoga for quite a while. When I do things like, gosh, I think everybody might need a low back class. I've done that before. And then like people, it's like crickets, people don't show up for it. So clearly people aren't coming to me even though I really know how to help people with low back problems, but people aren't necessarily coming to me for that. So I want to get more granular and more specific about why folks listen to me. So or what people want from my teaching, I should say. So I've identified these 4 areas. I put them in the comments. The first area is neuroscience of yoga. The second area is mental health and yoga. That's something I've been interested in and teaching about for a long time. The third area is accessible yoga and chair yoga, another one of my passions. And the fourth area is the subtle body and the intersection of yoga and science. So tell me what one of those areas, and I'm not going to stop teaching about the other stuff, but this will really help me get a little bit clearer and get my messaging a little bit clearer, like in terms of my Instagram account. You really have to do that these days if you're teaching online. I swear it's been like such a steep learning curve for me. It really has. I'm like, okay, I'll try these things. But what you really have to do these days, and I hope this is helpful for you if you teach online, like if you have an Instagram account or a Facebook account or whatever, you have to be much clearer about what you teach. Before it was just like, here is yoga. I teach everything. I love yoga philosophy. I love Sanskrit. I love all of it. And I love teaching all of it. But if you're not very clear about these specific areas where you can really support folks, then it's difficult for people to be interested in your work. So that's kind of where I am right now, full transparency. And I would love your help. So just let me know in the comments. You can just put a number of one of those 4 things in. So the first one's neuroscience and yoga. The second one is mental health and yoga. The third one is accessible yoga and chair yoga. And the fourth one is the subtle body and science and yoga. So let me know what's interesting to you, and I will be a little more focused and specific in the future about these offerings that I do on Wednesday, and also my blogs and all that stuff. So thank you so much. I hope I hope that, I'm doing what I can. I'm trying to do what I can to support you in your teaching, and I hope that that's helping. And I would love your support in this. So I will see you next week. Take good care. Bye.